behind. From John Higgins' perspective, he's got a different body language. Nothing to fear now. He's just going for it. And Mark Selby will be in exactly the same situation. It's getting close now, so they're both going to be running on adrenaline only.
Not a bad break-off shot. Mark Selby's now going to have to call on all his experience. It's his third final in 4 years, but he knows that his opponent is flying at the moment. And he looks, all of a sudden, quite a bit fresher. He's up for this. Well, he's pushed the red towards the pocket. Is there going to be a gap? No. Well, maybe. But Steve Davis is absolutely right. At this stage of a final, you just don't feel tired. It's just adrenaline that keeps you going.
Well, that brown maybe just a guide for John Higgins for this long pot. He was so confident, Dennis. He was using the brown, and that's why he played it so softly to hold for the black. Yeah, little Roy smile. Almost 30 minutes since Mark Selby potted the last ball. Now, what has the defending champion got? His back has been up against the wall in this championship many times over the last 4 years, and he's produced the goods.
8.
As Hazel mentioned in the studio, he was 16-11 ahead in last year's final, and Ding Junhui came back to 16-14, winning 3 frames in a row. But Mark produced the goods to win the last 2. He's going to have to do something very similar tonight. He's got great bottle though, Dennis. One of his great and many assets, I suppose, is his temperament. He's not going to flinch.
He's okay to play out for the single red. He's just looking to see if there is an angle there. Well, he would have played for this red to the middle pocket. Now he's going to have to take it up into the corner.
16.
So is he going to run through for the blue, which is a better angle to go into the pink and reds than from the black? All depends on the angle he has on this red. Now he's going to have to screw back for the black. You can see him striking right down at the bottom of the cue ball.
17.
Key shot coming up as we show you that red disappear. Stun shot into the right side of the reds rather than screwing it. And he's played it perfectly. That's a terrific shot.
24.
Couldn't have played it much better, as you said. It was just a stun shot, and how he controlled that cue ball. Kept it away from the cushion. Red to left centre.
25.
The red that's closest to the cue ball will possibly be his next choice after this black. Now, he's having a look
32.
to see what else will go. Nothing into the left centre from this right-hand side of the table, so a nice angle after putting this red on to get on the black.
33.
There is one red available into the right centre. He's coming around to have a look at that now. He's playing for it in the corner pocket, but that's the loose red, just
40.
left hand side of the pack. It's 5 reds, 5 blacks, but you can be sure Mark Selby is not thinking about any maximum here. He's just trying to win the frame from this position.
I'm not sure what that was, but he's had a look into the audience, and Andrew Haas has had a look, so I don't know if someone had said something. So close to the table.
$41.
As Ken said, he'd no thoughts. I'm trying to stay on all blacks there. It's all about winning the frame here. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What has he done there? He missed the
46.
brown, but he didn't hit it hard enough. And nestled in behind the yellow. What a mistake that was. And that's Vicky there. She would have been surprised by that. I watched it. He was concentrating on missing the brown, but with the side, it just took it in behind the yellow. He needed more pace.
Mark Selby, 46.
46 break, but he'd be very, very disappointed he didn't get more. Cue ball up behind the green, tight on the ball cushion. Could put Mark Selby in a bit of trouble here. Got to get this cue ball tight.
Just marking his way back. Is he giving himself a little telling off there? That's unusual, that. He's fired up, that's for sure.
Well, he's looking at 2 reds into this bottom right corner pocket. Possible plant. There's a bit of distance between. There they are. It's gone to the left-hand side of the pocket, but there's a bit of distance between these 2 reds. What a brave shot to take on at such a stage.
Well, he's got to get it because he's going right into the other reds. He'd put them all over the table. But he's pretty good at plants. He was a world pool champion also.
It's very, very risky. If he gets it and he gets on a colour, he'll win the frame. If he misses it, it could cost him the frame. He's got a 46-point lead. He's shaping up to take this on. This is extremely risky. Oh, what a shot.
One.
Look, he wasn't guaranteed to get nicely on the black. He was on the black for the middle until that red blocked his path through. So just tucking in behind the black. Oh,
Foul.
he didn't reach it.
Did it hit? I didn't see it hit, Mark.
No?
No.
Well, Jan said he didn't
Mark
see
Selby
it.
1, John Higgins 7.
Mark thought it did, but we could have another look
3
at that, I suppose.
We can't have a replay, John.
Oh,
And I
you-
honestly
you
didn't
can't
see it
have a
hit.
replay, unfortunately. Let's have a look. Difficult to see from that angle.
It hit? Okay. Okay. No. If they say it hit, then it's fine with me.
Yeah, John's not querying it. He says if
Mark
it hit,
Selby
it hit.
1 then, yeah? Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
I mean, it's our game. We're so proud of players calling fouls on each other, and
Well, it certainly makes a difference. It's only the referee that can overrule himself. Nobody can overrule him. So,
But if they're not sure, then honestly, I didn't see it hit. I'm going to stick with my decision then.
yeah. I don't know. I'm not quite sure whether anybody can overrule the referee, but just
No. I'm going to stick with what I saw, and I didn't see it hit, so I'm going to stick with the foul 7. Okay? Okay?
didn't look like it moved. I mean, Jan is probably the best referee we've had ever in the game. 23 years refereeing top-class snooker, and I think he's made the right decision there.
it was very hard to see, wasn't it? Because Jan, such a big guy, he was in the way. The camera couldn't even pick it up, so it was quite difficult. And what it's done is put Mark in. He's got to drop onto this red, onto the left-hand side cushion. He's got to hit it dead weight to try and cover the red that's over the left middle. This has to be so precise. Excellent shot. Well played.
Let's have a look at it from this angle.
I don't think it did, Dennis, from that angle. Great shot. Oh, what a shot under pressure that was.
Oh, what a shot. He took the most difficult red off the cushion.
7.
Wow, what drama here at the Crucible. And
Eight.
just can't beat this. It's getting very interesting and very exciting.
It's getting very tense as well.
$15. $16.
The only problem ball that may arise is the one on the right-hand side cushion, but again, John being a right-hander, if he gets behind it with the cue ball close enough to it, shouldn't be too much of a problem.
$22. $23.
I think if Mark does
30.
lose this frame, I think he's got to believe in himself that he didn't hit the black there, that it doesn't affect him. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
31.
nicely on this red.
36. $37.
He's got the easy red to play for, but he could play for the one on the right. He may not do that, but that's where eventually he'd like to get in the middle of that circle. He's playing for the easier one first. But now it's imperative that he gets a good angle.
42.
And he's left himself a bit straight on this, because he was looking for an angle to either move that red or just drop in behind it where I had the circle.
It's the first sign of a bit of tension in the back of John's arm. Overshot that cue ball by at least 2 feet.
Oh, that was the problem, but I still think he can drop in behind it where I had the circle. He's got an angle, but the black is going to be so tough. If he rolls
43.
the black, I'm sure he'll finish in that circle. But the black is so tough. What a big shot this is. No, no.
John Higgins,
But at least he hasn't
43.
Stuck the red up. A lot of pressure on that one.
Yeah, it wasn't the ideal position, was it? And particularly after the previous blue to red. Still, the way he was playing, you'd fancy him potting it, but never even got the cue ball close to the red. It's just pressure. It's a clever little shot from Mark Selby. 4 ball sleeper on the pink. Okay, easy hit.
Oh, if he just lands on it, he's given the advantage to Mark. It's going to be so easy for Mark here to put him in trouble, and that's what Mark Selby would have known when he played that last shot. Thin off this, every chance of getting a snooker. No, he's got the gap on the. That wasn't the best that Mark's ever played.
Just wondering if he plays the cross double here, or is he playing the red back into balk? He's playing the red back into balk. He's got to avoid the green. This looks a bit heavy. It looks a bit heavy if it bounces. He's left a chance for Mark Selby. Okay. Not easy. He's coming around to have a look at the potting angle. And it certainly pots into this top right hand corner pocket.
Oh, he's got away with that one. He thought he was going to avoid the cannon on the brown. I say he's got away with it, but a chance for John Higgins to put in a really telling safety here, and possibly a snooker. Just leave the white where the red is.
Thank you.
He would have loved that red to have travelled up towards the brown. It would have made it very difficult for Mark Selby. And the middle pocket seems to be slightly in the way of the one cushion escape. So he'll have to play it with lots of side if he's going to come off one cushion. And no matter how good you are, you need a little bit of good fortune when you're getting out of a snooker to put them safe. Coming off two cushions here. Same thing applies. Can he hit it and knock it safe? Oh, it's going over the middle pocket. Where's the cue ball going? Surely not a snooker behind the blue. He's coming around anxiously to have a look. He's going to have to swerve this. Well, no, he can hit it.
Okay, settle down, please. Thank you.
Green puts him 7 points ahead.
4.
Problem ball is green to brown. But he's going to need brown and blue to leave Mark Selby needing a snooker.
Six.
What he would give to get in that circle, but has he got the angle to get over there? He can leave the brown into the other middle pocket. Needs to. Doesn't want to finish half and half. He's a bit too close to the brown, is he? It'll still go past the black. As you can see, brown and blue needed to get another one back.
Can he hold it for the blue? The black is a good guide. Good shot. Crowd certainly like it. 16 points ahead. The blue to cut the deficit to 1.
Wow. What drama we've got here. And in goes the 24. What a comeback from John Higgins. Quite incredible. He now is only just 1 frame behind. It's 16-15.